The names of plants and trees that are mentioned in the Quran. Manna mentioned in the Quran verse 3. Sweet basil mentioned in the Quran verse 2. Bitter thorn mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Euphorbia mentioned in the Quran verse 4. Cassia mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Tamarisk mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Cedar mentioned in the Quran verse 4. Henna mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Lentil mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Mustard mentioned in the Quran verse 2. Cucumber mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Ginger mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Garlic mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Onion mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Gourd mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Toothbrush tree mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Blessed tree mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Date palm mentioned in the Quran verse 20. Olive mentioned in the Quran verse 7. Pomegranate mentioned in the Quran verse 3. Fig mentioned in the Quran verse 1. Grape mentioned in the Quran verse 11.